Haha, you thought I couldn't make a gold video? Well, you were wrong, because today we're gonna show you guys how to make gold in Monster Legends, starting from beginners, mid-levels, and endgame. Let's jump right into it. So as you can see, I'm kind of on the beginner side of the gold farming, thing, and I'm level 37. But as you can see, I'm making tons of gold, and I'm gonna show you how to make this a gold. Now, I don't actually use this account. It's just there. It's mine, but I don't use it. I just use my main account. I've actually got four different accounts. Leaving my main account, that's like 5 in total. So as you can even tell by the Legends Pass, I've not done anything yet, so well, that disproves it. And well, let's see how much gold I get. So I just got 30,000. I started off with 6 million. Let's collect all, and I end up with 1.77 million gold. That's a lot of gold. Alright, so the way you actually get all that gold, and people actually call me a noob for doing this, is by placing a lot of pandakins. As you can see on my main island right over here, I've got a bunch of pandakins, and people call me a noob, but actually you are the noob. I don't want to say this, but I have to say this. But only the big brains understand that pandakins starting off the game make you a bunch of gold. Alright, so as you can see, I've got a pandakin farm right over here. I've got a legendary habitat right over here. I've got some more pandakin farms. I've got 3 elites over here sitting in their own personal space. I actually made a video on that. If I have got the video still public, I'll make it, I'll just link it down in the description. I've got a Hukuai right over here, and he is rank 1. Actually, he's ready to rock and roll, but I'll collect him during a legendary overloads if I'm playing it during that time. But the main purpose being how to collect gold starting up the game at beginner stage. So basically, you plant a lot of nature habitats, just like I have planted over here. Get them to minimally at least level 3, because I believe when you're level 2, to upgrade to level 3, it costs you some gold. But then when you take it from 3 to 4, it costs you food. And food, not gonna lie, starting off the game is super difficult to get. So you get all of your habitats to level 3, even it out and place, pandakins in it. And then once you place your pandakins in it, feed them all to like at least level 15, and like keep them all even, so they produce even amounts of gold every time you log in. And then nature habitats just give you much more gold than fire habitats. Let me actually demonstrate that. So this is a level 1 habitat, this is a level 1 nature habitat, and this is a fire habitat. So a fire habitat at level 1 gives you what, 7,000 gold, 1,000 gold. And a nature habitat at level 1 gives you 7,500 gold. That's much more. And when upgraded, it gives you like really a lot more. So that just proves it. You want to start off the game. Let's see how much does a level 4 habitat give you. 30,000 gold. So that just proves it. As I was saying, starting off the game, as you're starting off level 1, 2, 3, 30, 40, 50, whatever you are, start building nature habitats, breed pandakins. The way you do it is basically breed fire with nature, and just like that, I believe. Oh no, never mind, that's a fire star. Fire, nature, and you breed your pandakins. That's just how you do it. Alright, so that is it. If you've got your nature habitats, you've got your pandakins, you've got your nature habitats all the way to level 3, you're solid. Your beginning of the game is going to go super good. Once you've got enough gold, you can start upgrading them to level 4, 5, 6, and finally level 7. And that's how your beginning gold farm is going to begin. I don't know what I just said, but I just said something. Who cares? Let's hop into the mid gold farming, where you're gonna have pandakin farming, a little bit of that, and a little bit of endgame farming, that is like legendary habitats and stuff. So let's hop right into it. Now, when you start mid game, that is when you start getting your legendary monsters, you get your epic monsters, you get your mythic monsters also. That is when you realize that, alright, I'm gonna need more gold, I'm going into like a higher level, so I'm gonna have to start extracting these pandakins. Once you hit that stage, this is when your mid-game gold farming starts. You basically start extracting your pandakins, you sell all those nature habitats or store them, whatever you feel like is good for you, and you start building legendary habitats. So what's gonna end up is you're gonna have 50% of nature habitats or your other elemental habitats, and 50% of them should be legendary habitats. That's how your mid-game gold farming should be going. So this is like an example for it, alright? a mid-game account, so let me actually quickly just get out of all of these. And here it is. It's a level 91 account. I'm actually gonna wait for it to load. Let's actually load this up and be right back. Alright, I loaded as much as I could, but now it's mid-game time. I gotta actually do some other stuff, so I'm gonna have to roll this video up a little bit quicker. So, mid-game time. This is when you start. Let me actually collect and see how much gold I get. In the starting, you guys remember, starting game. This is actually not the best example for mid-game though, because I'm already entering endgame at level 91 and stuff, but it's okay, you can just give the example, I mean, who cares. So, 464 million, let's collect and see how much do we get, how much gold do we get. 464 to 503, so that's about 40 million, so that's a bunch of gold by the way guys, and if I get the premium pass, it's like 80 million gold, and almost 50% of the players have the premium pass, so, well, that's awesome. And, what am I doing? Am I advertising for the premium pass or what am I doing? I don't know. So, as I was saying, mid-game, this is when you start removing all of these habitats. As you see in my end game part of the video, I will not have a single elemental habitat. It's all about legendary habitats and your mythic habitats. So, you start your legendary, what am I saying? You start your mid-game by getting legendary habitats, you know, buying some islands. So wait, let me just put this step by step. What am I doing? I'm confusing you guys. What the heck am I doing? So let's start by, let's say, buying this island. All right, just for example, you buy this island, it's got 6 habitats, you place them in and you put your monsters. All right, now all these habitats are level 1. What you gotta do is you gotta fill all these habitats. So put 6 monsters in the 6 habitats. Once all these habitats are full, you prioritize on putting in boosts of the same elements of the monsters. So for example, if you put 6 water magmas in the 6 legendary habitats, you'll put 4 of the fire boosts. So once you're done with these couple steps, you know, buying the island, buying habitats to fit in that island, buying monsters or hatching monsters, whatever, place them in the level 1 habitats, then, you know, buy boosts for that specific element. Now what you gotta do is upgrade those habitats. Now legendary habitats, they get a little bit extra pricey, you know, they're like 10 million to upgrade from level 1 to level 2. Let me actually get an example. I believe I've upgraded all of my, oh, there you go. Level 1 habitat to upgrade from level 1 to level 2 is 10 million. Rather, if you need some more space, you could go to habitats and, you know, buy a legendary habitat for 2.5 million gold. That's much cheaper. That's like 4 times cheaper. So you do that, and that's how your mid game is gonna go. Buy islands, buy habitats, and put monsters of same elements in those habitats. Buy corresponding boosts and start upgrading those habitats. So as you can see, there is a metal island right over here. There's an earth island right over here with earth monsters. Some monsters are here and there, you know, when you run out of space and stuff, that's alright. A dark island right over here, and blah blah blah. Alright, so with all that being said about the beginner's gold making guide with the mid-game gold making guide, I hope it's all clear. If you still have any confusions, I cannot make this any better, but still you could comment in the comments below, and well, I reply to every single comment, so you can do that. And also leave a like. Well, the video is not ending over here. Let's move on to my main account and show you some end game gold making stuff. Alright, so here's a little pro tip. When you're starting end game, you will have a vault. Alright, you unlock it after level 70. When you have the vault, you gotta have to use it strategically. First of all, don't spend a lot of gems on that. You know, if you want to spend if you're super rich or something, go ahead and do so. But otherwise, you could just use the keys which you get after leveling up. You get like 5 keys, and with 5 keys you can unlock 1 vault slot. So this is my main account, by the way, and let me actually go to the vault. So what you want to do is, in the vault, only and only commons, uncommons, rares, epics, no legendaries, no mythics. Now for the mythics, well, I do not have a mythic habitat, so I actually placed it over here. But right now I do have a mythic habitat, so well, put it out. The reason being that so from commons to epics, they all make super less gold, but legendaries and mythics, they obviously make a bunch of gold. So you want to give them the opportunity to make some gold and feed your stomach. Well, nonetheless, end game farming. This is super simple. This is when you feel the need of extracting all of your epics and your uncommons and stuff, and only keep the necessary ones, you know, the ones you will need for breeding events, the ones you will need for race, like Pandikins and Thunder Eagles and blah blah blah. And you can also use the vault slots, you know, for that purpose. And you can have like 4 or 5 habitats right over here, just like I do. When you're making gold late game, you don't need epics at all. So, well, long story short, In Endgame, you don't need like many elemental habitats. You could just keep a couple of them to keep the essential monsters over there. In Endgame, you just have your legendary habitats all over your islands, and you can actually distribute them. Have like a light island over here, an earth island over here. Give them gold runes, give them their elemental boosts, and that is it for Endgame. Nothing much. And by the way, anyways, if you come to Endgame stuff, you should be knowing how to make gold and shit. So that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smack that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family, watch some of my other videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out. Peace out.